police. I'm joking. I don't know if I am. You know what? Not all cops are bad.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, cops work like when, like clearly, like
When they actually do what they're supposed to do.
But like, why are you being extra?
Yo,
Like,
I believe a lot of cops. Okay, I can't say it, because I hate generalizing things,
right?
Some cops were bullied as a kid.
And
they got the power from Juice.
Not Juice.
You ever see Juice when Bishop got the
like,
power?
With Tupac?
And I am God. I'm the power now. I'm the captain now.
when I decide you ain't shit.
Pow. Yeah. It's like
seems
license and registration. Whatever. Like, it's not like, like some of them are cool. Like, they're just doing their job.
Yeah.
And that's like, because my pastime, which is weird, because it's all in my algorithm. And if you see the views, like, is body cam footage.
That is a subgenre that got popular. Like,
Yeah.
And
like
it's
way over
all
the years,
races.
yeah.
All races is getting arrested for something. I watched the airport ones. I watched the shoplifting ones. I watched the on the run.
the airport ones in particular, you're an idiot if you're
No,
doing
for
that.
real.
At the airport.
Yeah, because when you get locked on a no-fly, you're done.
You're on a no-fly list at the
You're
point.
done.
Yeah.
Why are you fighting people on the fly?
Yo, there was one. A lady was just going nuts. She took that fire extinguisher. It was just she was walking around the airport just, and then do you see the body cam? And it starts to get blurry, and it gets white out. And you see a woman just there, just like.
I see the one when they found the person and they locked themselves in the stalls.
Yeah.
I'm using the washroom. It's like you got to get out. Like we're arresting you for what? They don't want to go in there, but they got her out. And man, and then they even have like compilations like when Karens go nuts, when Karens fight back, and Karen like they be fighting the cops, and then it's like. And the worst thing is like one thing I always catch was like, do you have ID? And they say no. That is a sign that something bad is happening.
Yeah.
They're either doing something, and it could be just you just don't have it.
Right.
But like a lot of people, they don't have the ID, so it's like they can lie and tell you a different name and whatever. But in a situation like this, I seen a video in I think it was in Mississauga, where mistaking identity first off,
which is already like.
and the way they were dealing with the man, like they slammed him like.
Not once. Not twice.
Yeah.
Not 3 times.
They bust his head.
Like
And everybody's just like, everybody's recording, and they're like, yo, what is wrong with y'all? What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
All over mistaken identity.
Yeah.
Man.
And that's...
And in my head, I kind of just go, yo, what if my head just like, yo, what if first off, I'm sorry that happened to that guy.
Yeah, like
that individual. I hope, bro. And you know how people, bro, if he had died.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
if he had died.
Not only if he had died, if he is dealing with any type of injury as a result of it too.
Brain injury.
He probably got a concussion easily.
Yeah,
because the way and he was leaking.
Yeah, the way he was like slammed to the ground.
All for mistaken identity,
whiplash, bro. All that stuff.
All for mistaken identity. You didn't even get the wrong person. And you're throwing your muscle.
Because when the footage starts, like it was already like he was standing there and it was already hostile, and then all of a sudden it was just like, whoa, it was just
bro.
Like, it's
I don't understand.
That's the part. Okay, hold on. Rail it all the way back. First things first. You seen this person. Did you get his name? Did you identify the person before you put hands on him? Because as soon as that part, you did not identify this individual, you were wrong. You were wrong.
Right. I'll tell you a quick story time. I remember one time on the mighty Eglinton West, I was going, ironically, to Main House. Main House is part of our lives. But anyways, I was on the way there, and then as I was walking past like my tailor's old spot, I heard someone say, "Come here." I'm thinking it's just like, there's just like whatever, whoever knows. I'm like, they're not talking to me, right? So I bucked the corner where dollar joint is, and I start walking ahead towards the main shop. As I'm walking, it was like everything just went slow motion all of a sudden. I see a cop car just zip by, and then I was like, okay. And I get to the light. There's a U-turn. Boom, pulls up, and it just goes, oh, like, this. I'm like, oh. First thing I said, am I being detained? He's like, oh, no, we just want to know, oh, we're looking for someone in blue. I'm like, you're on Egg West. Anybody could be.
Yeah, anybody could be. Yeah, I know. I hear you.
But for those that know, they know. But I was just like, no. I just had my ID at the time, and they're looking. They're like, oh, okay, and they just drive off. But I'm like, but remember what I said earlier. They called me while I was on the side street.
Come here, like.
But because I kept walking in the main road. I don't know if some people have a process where like, okay.
But they probably want to press you on the side street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No
Eglinton is busy.
Yeah.
Right? As soon as the drive out, I was like, that was weird. One guy came up and said, oh, why was that guy questioning you?
Jamaicans.
The old heads.
Babylon, me, I tell you. Boy,
old heads. But I didn't share that story with my relatives, like parents, until after. When I told them, they were like, kind of like, yo, like you, like what? Like,
They do that.
But they're supposed to identify. They're supposed to, yeah.
But at least
it's the whole reason why are you being detained? Are you being detained in the first place? And if you are, you have to verify who the person is, especially if you're going to sit there and profile people.
Yo, energy is a big thing too. If you come here and try to chat me like I'm not like I'm not
citizen, innocent,
like
yeah.
I'm a citizen, I'm not like
You're really talking to you like you're guilty of something.
Right? And you have mistaken identity. Like, it's one thing if you know the person, and even if you did know the person, like you just approach people and just slam their face into the something.
That's
just like,
so. Just so.
Like an 80s movies call.
Like 80s movies, like, bro, you guys, yo, what if someone had Chip and they decide to fight back? Not even them. Somebody on the road.
Right? Then what? Like,
and obviously, but here's the thing now. Like, bro, all I'm saying is, when it comes to these situations, I hope that guy is okay. I hope his health is okay and stuff. But even if it's not or whatever, I don't know. But yo, bro, lawyer up and guffy them. When I say lawyer up and guffy them.
That's like the standard procedure. Like you just
bro, because I don't know. Like sometimes I wonder what's the best way to go about these type of things. Like I don't know anymore because it's like,
I mean,
he's alive to tell the story.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes these guys, they I don't know what happened. But sometimes it's like, I don't like. Imagine if he died in there.
That's the part.
All you have is the footage. All you have is outrage. He can speak, and then they're still trying to demoralize him as he's a bad guy. And what if you had bad charges? What if you had charges as a kid and you're trying to change your life, or when you're younger, and then man's are still trying to oppress you? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's so much ways this could have went, but he's like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying people make mistakes. People go through what they go through, and you know all that stuff. But at the same time, bro, it's like you're not treating people as human beings. You're beating them up to what? Detain somebody?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just
you're going that crazy, and then the one cop came in, bossy, like yo, just get back, bro. And you're coming into the man them place space, and like, yo, get back, trying to go on like,
and you're just like, yo, this is not even.
Rise this like, and the funny thing is, yo, sometimes forgive me. Sorry.
All I felt was this part, and I just this part, and it was giving me the way I'm gonna drop licks on you.
Yo, sometimes it's like, bro. And I looked at the man. The man is short too. The man's like,
he has short man syndrome.
Short man syndrome. So in my head, I'm like, bro, take off. If you take off the badge, took off the baton, the gun, who are you? Are you this tough guy?
Right.
Do you
Do you have to be a tough guy in a situation?
Right.
You already have the man leaking. Do you really have to go on like this?
Because I'm conscious already. Like what? Like you don't like.
Do you guys have to? First off, do you have to bust the man's head? Do you have to do these things
Right.
See,
to detain?
the thing is, and you know what's crazy? So this is probably the second. This is Canadian, but the first one where there was mistaken identity. There was a guy. This is in the States, and he unfortunately he was deaf, and he had I think not carpal tunnel. What's the one where your neurological does not match with your body anymore?
I don't know. What
I think I want to say it's MS.
Okay.
But it's one of those ones where it's like a neurological one. And so he's walking. Somebody says, just points at him. He's across the street. Mistaken identity. A robbing just happened. And he's just casually walking across the street. The sense. I don't know how that makes sense. But those cops came and they started like flocking him. And of course, his whole thing is he's surprised because he's deaf. So someone's touching him all of a sudden. The first response you're going to do is you're going to jump back.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, oh, like,
yeah, like, what are you doing on me? So because of that, they read that as him trying to avoid and evade them.
And resist arrest.
And it just, and it starts escalating because one person's reading one thing and the other person's like not reading into it like the same as them. So now it's like two different conversations happening and one person's just trying to understand. But of course, he can't move because his body is restricted like that. So they're trying to move his hand, but he can't move his hand because of his disability. Like, so now they're saying he's resisting because he can't move. Like, what do you want? And on top of it, he can't hear nothing. So he's like scared. So it's like, what did I do? That's the situation, mistaken identity, and all that other stuff because of hearsay.
All I'm saying is lawyer up and go for them. Go for them. And there has to be, like, bro.
It's more than that. Not only do I want him individually, I want the state to also escalate this. Because you want to know why?
It's in Canada.
Because what does that mean? The province, the state, wherever it was held, the city, they also need to flag this. And if they don't, I think all the citizens need to sit there and say, what am I paying my taxes for?
That's the...
Bro.
Because why are we profiling like this? First off, I thought we weren't profiling.
I heard it's big in Peel. It's big. That profile is big.
For some reason.
But
you never
I just
know?
feel like there's just been a rise of racism as a whole, though.
But what is
Quebec.
the population in Peel, though?
That doesn't...
Yes, it does matter. It does. What is the population in comparison to Toronto?
I don't believe...
Are you talking about the number-wise, or...?
Yes.
Oh, if it's numbers. Oh, thank God.
But I know.
If it's not that big.
I hear you, but I do believe...
And you can't seem to figure out the same person walking across the street.
It's not that big.
There's an issue.
I hear you.
There's an issue. You
don't
know Paul from Harry? Come on.
No, I hear you, but like...
Yeah, that was funny.
I do believe that, like, there is racial profile, and they just generalize all of us as
I hear you.
as need be. I don't.
But it doesn't mean that it's right.
It's never right.
Right. So then
never was
this
right.
is where I would go back and say, what were the practices as a police officer that you did?
Practice?
Yes. Because I know...
about practice?
Because I'm talking about standardization, because I know y'all have to go through standardization.
They do?
Yes.
I mean...
And the practices. So what was done in order for you to avoid a mistake?
I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like just like every job in life, sometimes you see a person at a job and it's like, how did you get this job? How did you get here?
But even more
I've
reasons.
been asking that.
Even more reasons.
Like,
this is the reason why.
I would behave. I'm going to stop.
If that's the case, how did you get this job? Because the first question I'd be like, why didn't you actually ask anything? Why didn't you say that this person was detained or not? Why didn't you? Because off the bat, when they come up to you, they're supposed to give you your memorandum.
Miranda rights. But that's the thing. I'm thinking that
Did
when
they
I
do
hear
that?
I don't know if that's the States. I don't know if that's like, I heard Miranda rights in the States. I don't know about that in Canada. I don't know much about it, right? All I'm saying is based off what I saw in the footage.
Yeah, but
the way they dealt with the man.
Yeah.
Lawyer up. Sir, just lawyer up.
That would be like
and go for them.
That might be like a 500,000 million.
Go for them. I don't know if what hurts everything. Everything hurts.
Not what hurts.
Everything hurts. Everything. But and that's the thing. If he was to die, you know what they would do. Instead of finding a picture of him smiling, they're gonna show a bad picture. They're gonna find anything to say that this person deserved what he get. and then you go on CP24, and then you read the CP24 comments,
And then
you're gonna hear the racism that's vividly the racism that you don't want to accept that's
happening.
happening. I don't, and this is another thing now. Okay.
Listen, well then, if this is the case, I just want to make a point of order because elections are coming up. That if you're definitely going to try and fund the police, guess what? Now you're probably not going to get it because of this.
I think they're gonna.
You know what happened?
No, they're gonna get the funding.
No, they're not.
They're gonna get it.
No, they're not.
They're gonna say
Why would I fund? No. Why would I fund into a whole system where people are gonna get more money just to do more mistakes when you have all this technology, all this service, all this standardization, all this training? Clearly, the money's not working.
Because you need the funding to make changes.
Yeah. What change?
You know what the Chow Olivia
Not Chow Olivia.
Olivia Chow. I think they were pressing her for like more funding, and then
They are.
they're just like, well, 'cause I don't know if it was a thing where like how come the 9/11 response times are so slow and
Right.
and it just came down to like, well, our funding was cut and I'm paraphrasing, but it's just like,
Yo,
No one wants those jobs.
Olivia Child doesn't even answer questions. Like, I don't know how you guys, bro. Do you realize that she's like, yo, bro? She's Jedi mind tricks every time. Have you guys noticed? How did she get in?
I swear,
Bro.
it's one of those. So how did you like the pastry tonight? And she'd be like,
Pastries are good, and the pastry is nice.
I remember back in 1990 something, I had this pastry from this great place, and whatever the case is, and it was so delicious. And pastries are such an amazing part of your dessert palette, and and whatever the case is. Yeah, I love pastries. But do you like this one?
but do you like this one?
It's a yes or no answer. It's yes or no. Yo, she knows how to Jedi mind trick. Like, I'm listening, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Guys, she didn't answer the question, though. She didn't answer the question. She did not answer the question, but you guys get away with it. But anyway.
Whoever is her media trainer.
I pray.
Ask the vent.
At the end of the day, I pray for that guy that he, gets what he deserves.
Hopefully he doesn't have a concussion, That's
like,
I hope so too.
No, but he was out. He was knocked out cold.
Well, he probably did get a
So
concussion.
I just hope he's okay, and I hope he gets, the justice. Like, he gets the, compensation and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I hope the PO region people do what they do to act accordingly and make things right. I don't know what that means. Mm-hmm. I'll let God be the person, because, God, the way I see it, 'cause me being a spiritual person and me believing in Jesus Christ and whatever stuff, I'm not trying to, God knows how to mash up y'all in a certain way. It's not even like karma. Like, God, you think that he's going to come at you by, like, hurting somebody, hurting you back. Nah, he's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to hurt you where it hurts. Like, let's cut your wages. Let's eliminate your pension. God knows how to, like,
that's what I'm saying.
God, that's why, when you hear people, like, want to be vengeful.
By the way, that's when you get out the city. Like, for those that are listening, no. Like, if you're in a city where, like the police funding is just cut, and then they do the posturing like, oh, we're going to protest, and it goes, well, how about this? Next year's going to get cut again. And then people start, like, retiring or start going to other parts of town. I'm telling you guys, save yourself. Get out the city. Just get out the city.
I'm just
saying. The city's going to implode. People are going to break your windows even more. People are going to run up in the shop, take a cart. That's it.
I didn't even know
no
911.
more pasta.
Yo, bro.
It's gone.
Listen to me. I didn't even know
I'm
that
so hungry this Sunday.
people were waiting on 911.
They stole my pasta.
Bro.
They stole it out the cart, Z.
Bro.
Cops.
I did not know people were on hold on 911. I
Yeah.
don't know that's a thing.
Yeah, and it gets redirected now.
It gets redirected.
It's the fact that they're on 911 and they say,
Please hold?
police, they say police, ambulance, or firefighter.
Which is okay.
And then you pick whichever one.
Which is weird. They all
And then
come
they
in.
actually put you on hold to redirect you to whichever line.
Help! I need a cop here. They're shooting everything.
Right.
And then firefighters.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
You came here first? But I don't know.
That's the thing.
I said someone's shooting, and then just ducking.
I don't know how that works. I don't know. But they need to figure out that infrastructure.
But that's
Well,
that's
I
a
mean,
problem, though.
that's I think that comes back to how many people actually want to take that job. How many people?
Does it pay enough?
They're not gonna let. They're gonna not. Listen.
Or maybe they're actually upgrading AI.
There's some good. There's some.
So it's
here's the
robotics
thing.
as to why you're not really getting in the transitioning into it.
As I said before,
Yo.
there's some good people, and then some bad people in these situations, right? But it's if the system is already bad,
Oh, it's gonna
it's
get
like-
worse.
it's
gonna be
just
amplified,
what it
yeah.
is, right? And sometimes you got to get rid of the bad people in that bad system to make a good system. Because even if it becomes a good system, you're gonna have a good system with bad people taking advantage of the system. So it's just that it's just a yeah exactly. Well, it's okay. It's something it's okay. But another thing that I wanna I don't know if I want to go deep into this, but like because I watch these things. As a black, I am black. We're all black here.
I think so.
You identify as black, you know, right?
Helicopter.
But
I'm sorry.
people, yo, bro, I watch these cops things. I'm like, yo, guys, stop, please don't use the black card if you did something wrong, bro.
You see,
I beg
we
you.
had such a good time with this, and I think this is the episode where people are gonna walk up on the road on us. Even though it's wrong to do, and it does make sense what you're saying. Like, yo, if you
Don't
Bro.
use the black card.
I'm not even saying it for us. Like, I'm black. Actually, I'm just saying it for us. But like, bro, if you did something, bro,
and they catch you,
I'm not even talking about like, cause I watch cops,
right.
and they caught the person on camera. I saw a video where, like, the shoplifter, like, and it's the funny thing. I'm not even talking about black race. I'm talking about race as a whole.
Human race, okay, yeah.
Just race as a whole.
Not the elves out there, not the
If
orcs.
you get caught, don't say it's because of your race. Don't say it's because of your gender. Don't say it's because of who you are.
Why are
Right.
they coming up to you and
Why they're coming up to you when you got caught.
Right. They caught you with the they caught you with the electronics in their hand.
They caught you.
They caught you. That's it.
Hug it. Take it to the streets. Take it to the, you dealt with it that way.
There's a
Stop playing a card of identity to think that you're going to get off.
Right.
Because you're making that identity card a problem for everybody else.
Right. I seen a sad video. If you guys want to watch it, I mean, search for it, whatever. But it's a sad video where like the guy was doing like a traffic stop, right? And then he knew you're gonna have to get out the car and do the thing. And then the guy just pulled it, and then the guy was holding on like this, and he shot him twice. The car like kind of crashes. This guy had his son in the car. Like if you're caught, like you're caught.
Don't put everybody in.
Yeah, but like you're putting your son in danger. You're in danger now because he's gone now. And then the cop was like hanging on the side of the driver's side, and he's like, you know what? I have to shoot this guy because he's trying to flee. And I was like,
But I mean, did he have to shoot him? All you needed is his license.
no, but
it got to a place where
it just got to the place where like let's say the guy's at the window.
Bro.
And the guy's driving. He's just like, and then the guy's like, hey.
Yeah. But like, why are you going on?
And I know this is another random thing. Yo, you're telling me after
That was crazy footage.
You're telling me after all these years, we don't have guns that subdue? Like
Why
non-lethal bullets? Like this
We
whole
do.
time?
We do have rubber ones.
No, but like a
do
whole
have rubber
clip of non-lethals.
Yeah, we have rubber ones.
No, like a whole clip, not like
Oh,
like
not-
like
oh,
a
no.
lethal. Like I swear, if you have non-lethal bullets,
What do you mean?
it might hurt as much as.
Like I'm like so confused. Like
No,
we
like,
do
if a
have
cop-
them.
No. Okay, like
Like they have the dummy ones. Like I don't
I know they
understand.
have dummy bullets, but maybe for like a shotgun, like the beanbag.
No, they have the actual like the dull ones, and they hurt. Like they will bruise your skin.
There was just
but like they don't have a full clip of it.
Yes,
See
they
what I'm saying?
do.
No, like police,
Yes,
they don't use them.
like that's different. That's a
what-
different
okay,
statement.
All right, if they have
The same way they have tasers, the same way they have a baton, the same way they have it.
Because every time you hear them pull out the gun, you hear them kill people with the gun.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
You have to write a report every time you take it out of your holster.
No, but like for me, it's just the fact if you. For me, it's
They
just
don't
the
realize
it's
you
just
do
the
that.
fact that you have a gun and you can kill somebody with the bullets,
Or
right?
taser, or yeah.
And for some strange reason, people be mistaking tasers for guns, right? I always thought, with all the technology that we have now, we're wasting our intelligence creating stupid things nowadays. We can't create guns that are like fully automatic, non-lethal. Because I think personally, if you have a high caliber pistol that is non-lethal, that that stuff will subdue somebody. I believe if a man is going and you pop him 2-3 times with a non-lethal, that will like tasers. People lock up. Okay, I'm done.
Some
No,
people.
but some people fight that taser. They go,
Yeah,
I know.
they go, I'm getting shot.
because sometimes sometimes the trigger
one
sometimes because if it hits certain part of his skin, it doesn't like
Do anything.
it doesn't connect.
Oh, okay.
So if you have something like cotton,
because it's both of
it'll
them.
go through.
If you ever
It'll
look at
conduct
the
it.
actual, it has both parts. So both of them have to land on you in order for it to actually conduct.
Negative, positive.
So if
So-
only one of them touches you, you're only getting half of it, but you're not really getting the full current.
Yeah, it has to run through.
Yeah,
Like,
it
'Cause
has
it's
to attach.
it's like a type of thing, right?
It's 2 springs, yeah.
So if it misses,
Yeah,
you're like, yeah, charge.
yeah. That's the reason why people end
that's why
up
some
taking
people
it
just
off.
pop it off and
Yeah.
run.
Just pop it. Oh, okay.
Because
You
it's
can't pop
both
it off.
parts.
It's both of them running at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
No, you do the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lock up. But what I'm saying is, you're telling me you don't have a 9mm clip of non-lethals. I know that's gonna be very painful. I feel like
Yes.
I was subsumed.
I
if you
mean-
shot somebody with that pop,
I think
okay.
the
Like,
reason why I could definitely say yes, that would make sense, because if you ever played paintball,
Yo, oh wow.
you would understand
But here's the thing,
that
paintball,
shit.
that hurts. But like, I feel like
That is enough.
high-powered-
That is enough.
It is enough. Yeah.
That is enough.
Like,
All right.
kiss her hair.
All right.
Ah!
All right.
What? If you
stop.
ever got paintball in the back of your neck,
Ooh, that's oh.
oh my god.
No, but like,
my God.
I just believe that. I feel like I feel like lethal weapons should be used.
Like obviously, if someone's like has the same firepower, you're like, okay, bring the. We might have to subdue this person like fatally, right?
Or
But I noticed they bring it out in riots though. I don't know. For riots, for some reason, they get the beanbag, the spray,
beanbag, shotguns, masks.
Because they don't want to
the
kill people.
baton.
I think about Dog the Bounty Hunter going to these dangerous spots and all they have is mace.
Which is
So
Dr. Death used to do that too. The wrestler, Dr. Death, he would do the same
But
thing.
but you see what I'm saying?
So we're talking
Like,
about the
there are-
degrees
there-
of police brutality.
There's
right now.
subdue.
I mean,
That's what it is.
why are darts banned? If
Darts?
No, if someone pulls out like this. Not
Why are they banned?
No, you can't have a thing.
No. Are you crazy?
No, no, but I'd rather like.
Hey, stop!
It's literally like
Oh, I'm paralyzed.
because
Oh, I'm paralyzed.
because the fall will be more dramatic than the actual poison or the
Imagine
paralyzation.
just laying there, just like, oh, I'm paralyzed. Like,
Yo, first off,
and they just give you a.
First off, that's if you that's if you hit somebody in the neck with the dart, and I don't think people have that type of aim.
And on top of it, accuracy. How many people are actually training to get good marksmanship?
I mean,
That's the part.
For me, like I said, I believe
like I said, when it was Chris Dornor, they were. That's him in the truck, blah, 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 blah. And they're lucky they didn't kill those 2 women in the truck.
I just
That was
believe
crazy
that's
time.
honestly, I
Accuracy.
feel that they don't need non-lethal. Like, if it's a lethal situation, get the lethals out.
Right. Yeah.
But if it's non-lethal, there has to be somewhere it's like a clip of just non-lethals.
So okay.
Or at least let the issue be a clip of non-lethals come out first, then somehow reload. I don't know how.
Just be like, oh no, this.
I don't know how it
No,
works.
this person's tripping. Click. No, this person. Hey, sir, stop. Stop!
I'm not saying, and that's the thing. And obviously, you got to report why you use the non-lethal.
Exactly.
You're not just gonna be using it for fun. Like, hey, sit up. I said sit down. Like you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
But like, there has to be some type of change in like how you run the show.
Well, that's
And I feel like a lot of people are running the show with a mental illness, and that's not okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying about the standardization, right? Like when you remove your weapon, there needs to be only so many reasons why you're removing your weapon, right? Like, prime example, that guy who died on the subway and he was having a mental health issue and he got shot down, right? But they could have approached it better than thinking that he was out here being a harm to people. He himself did not have a weapon. He didn't have anything to be threatening. It was just him and his hands and maybe him having a moment. But they shot the guy down.
You know what's even more weird? Is it just me? But like, when I listen to the news and I hear the SIU is investigating the situation, to me it's like a union that's just covering up the mess.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I don't think so.
Sometimes when I hear it, I'm like SIU because something, like, it could be yes to, forgive me, I may be wrong, but it could be yes to, yes, they're investigating why the situation turned out.
Right.
But sometimes I feel like it's, why did we have to kill this person?
Mm-hmm.
Right,
And then it
right,
becomes, let's say why we had to kill this person.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it. It's like WSIB sometimes. It's like, okay,
It's like
you're like,
WSIB.
forgive me, but it's like,
I know, but
you see what I'm saying? It's like, if there's any way to not pay you,
they'll find a
they'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's any other way to say that you are not responsible for this person, this casualty,
Mm-hmm.
like allegedly
then-
WSIB will have like unmarked people that you don't know in unmarked cars and see. They'll drive around and see if you're like, oh, is this person really
you think
limping?
these people want to pay out? You think that people want to pay out? But think about it, like, and then you go to CP24 and they're like, the comments, and they say, well, what color was the person? Like, you know what I mean? They say, like, it seemed kind of dark over there. Like, they're shady, bro.
No pun intended, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
But, I mean, I do believe, in order for things to change, it's money.
You think it's money?
I feel like it's money.
I think it's training.
Yeah, which is money.
Training needs to change. No.
We gotta pay. We gotta pay.
For training?
Yes.
For people to have some sense in their mind?
Yes.
To have some sense in their mind.
Yeah.
We have to pay.
Like, why do you have
Remember, the government have to pay to get people to wash their hands. You think those stickers that tell you to allow it for 20 seconds during the pandemics were free?
Those signs existed before that. Okay.
But they have to print out more.
Yes, they may have had to print out more, but maybe the reason why they had to print out more was because the people who did not have it in the first place had to go and buy it.
But you have to pay.
Well, that's the reason.
And they knew that.
Well, that's the reason.
You see? It costs money.
But that was the reason. They were supposed to have it though, but they didn't have it.
Yeah, everybody should know to wash their hands.
Exactly. So they're supposed to have training, but it seems like not everybody's attending.
Exactly.
So
That's crazy. Yo, that's
so
crazy.
the cost is paying for more things, paying for soap.
for things you're supposed to have the first time around.
Right. Yeah. So it's a cost.
But we as the people should not be paying for it.
I mean,
Then who will?
The industry.
there's
Because they should have had it the first time.
That's not how things work. That's not how things work. Unfortunately, I would love for that to be that because they'll think twice before you do things.
Well, then that's the reason why it should be done like that. Pay out of your own pocket because it should have been done the first time.
Nah, man, they ain't gonna do that, man.
Says who?
Only the consumers deal with that type of
Says
situation.
who?
I mean, unfortunately.
Only yes. The government, they have it all tied up. You think they're gonna pay for their consequences?
Yes.
How?
Not the government. The police. What?
They'll pay. They'll pay in regards of what they did. Yes, they'll pay. They'll definitely pay. But
You don't think the government is not at any point going to choke out the police industry by saying, you should have had this stuff together. We gave you the funding from the first time in 2000 and when. You asked for it, we gave it to you. Why are we still seeing supports like this? You should have the money. Then you know how the government is. If we give you money and you didn't use it, give it back to us. So therefore, you gotta pay it out of your pocket because we're not gonna fund you for stuff we already fund you for. Why don't your people get it?
They can't say that to the police.
What?
They
Okay.
can't.
All right.
That's not the conversation you can have with the police.
You think?
I guarantee you.
Who's
that.
higher than the police? You forget. Well,
Remember, it's the police, you know.
Strongest union in the world.
uh-huh.
But
They're honestly, they're gonna get what's coming for them. They're gonna get. I'm not saying like death or anything like that, but
Right.
like it's gonna hurt their pockets, or they're gonna, you know. Honestly, I'll say this: as a community, Black community, all these things that happen, I'll say any community. You know, you guys are very scary when you guys are together, and how strong you guys are together. Not like one guy taking over the thing or whatever. Like,
As a community.
as a community and work together, don't you guys realize when we're together, happy, being cool, and you know, all together, they look at people and they look at us and they're like, what are they doing over there? What are they setting up?
That is,
yo,
They look too happy.
that is so funny.
They're building stuff over there. What are they building?
they don't smile unless I make them smile. Why are they smiling?
They're building stuff. They're reading books. What are they reading? What is the secret? What are they doing?
I make you smile. You don't smile without me.
Why is
You
all
don't
these
smile without telling.
all these people want to do better for themselves?
See, now.
Why?
I can't stand this.
Why?
I do not condone this conversation.
Why are these guys doing better for themselves?
Why wouldn't they?
Saving money? No, I want you to blow it.
No.
Go to the jewelry store.
What do you mean you don't want to kill each other?
What?
Give them guns, step back when I kill each other.
Again.
Why?
Pay $3 million.
I
3
don't
million.
think
Pay $100,000 for
these
this.
are the ideas.
Yeah. What? What do you mean you want life insurance? What do you mean you want to benefit yourself? What do you mean you want to invest? Invest in a scam? No. You want to invest?
Real stocks?
Real stocks? Land? You want land? You don't want this chain?
What do you mean? They're giving money.
You don't want
to
the house
people.
on your neck? You want a real house?
You don't want the house. That's a deep one. You don't want the house. Wow.
You want a real house? You want
No,
credit?
you want a real house.
Credit? What these guys are talking about credit?
You're so funny.
They
You
want to get their
do you know the government is literally giving out money to people? It's just how you know what? This part. I love how this conversation is, but it's really called go read.
Wow.
But they don't want us to read.
Go read.
It's like, wait.
It
they're
is
reading?
literally public record.
Just they don't.
Go on OntarioGov.ca.
Stop telling them to read.
You can find
Stop telling them to read.
all the grants.
How to listen to
available.
Joe music. Stop telling them to read.
Okay? All right.
Listen.
They're even going to pay you
Stop
incentives
telling them-
to
we
go
gotta get
up
them.
north.
We gotta get them another way.
To go up north
Don't
and build a house.
don't tell them to go up
They're going to
north.
give you land.
One at a time. Don't let them go together.
Listen.
Don't let them go together. Don't do
One
that.
at a time.
Don't do this.
One at a time.
Come on now.
Hey.
That's all you got to do.
Don't tell them to read.
One at a
There-
time.
don't-
There are even Canadian investments
Hey.
that are
Listen.
specifically.
Give them guns.
All you got to
step
do is
back,
look
watch
at
them kill each
Yahoo.
other. guns, watch.
Yahoo.ca. Go and invest.
Tell them
Read.
we are promoting the drill music. Smoking on this guy, smoking on that guy. Let's promote that. Let that go. You know, if they kill each other, we don't.
I do not subscribe to this.
I mean,
And now Thugger's free on Halloween. That was a
I
little
don't
weird.
think a lot of people
He
subscribe.
got freed on Halloween.
I don't know about that stuff.
Who got
I don't know
freed?
about that stuff.
Of the Young Thug.
I don't know.
Oh,
He got
I don't
freed on
know.
Halloween.
I don't
That's
know.
a little.
I don't know.
about any of that.
I don't know about all that stuff. All I'm saying is it's kind of interesting. It's very
What?
interesting. They'll be like, you know, what they're pushing. Oh no, don't positivity. No, give them the
What
trap.
do you mean?
Give them mix up.
What
Give
do
them
you
drama.
mean? Who is
Fill them
who
with
is
trap.
advertising this? This is not Canadian.